Hi guys, welcome back, it's Chaz. Okay, so in this episode I want to talk about my favourite Star Wars Space Engineers mods. Wow, that was quite a bit of a tongue tie. Okay, so in Space Engineers there's a whole load of mods. You know, the ship builds, we've got the station builds, and then pure mods as well. And there's some quite nice Star Wars-esque mods going around. I'm going to pick my top 5. Again, I would like to hear what you guys think of my list, if you guys have got your favourites as well. I am trying to focus on Star Wars. I mean, some of them that do come up are less Star Warsy, but the ones that kind of come with it, you guys will see what I mean. Okay, so without any further ado, let's jump on to my number 5. Let's jump back in. V, tab. Cool. Okay, so let's talk about the Star Wars handheld weapons. So if I press G, Star Wars handheld. It's the Star Wars stationary and the Star Wars turrets. They're a different mod, but the Star Wars handheld, you get all the different Star Wars weapons minus the lightsaber, unfortunately. They're both survival and creative. They're both survival and creative. What I mean to say is you can use them in survival, and they're balanced in a way that the ammo, the cells that they need are quite hard to make. You need platinum, and uranium and gold, etc. So they are quite hard to get at the start, and because they're like energy weapons, they do go quite far. They are quite powerful. Anyway, I will show you what they're like. So is it number 2? So we've got a few different. We've got the bowcaster. We've got the little, I think that's the Padme one, isn't it? Imperial repeater. We've got the clone T-21. What else have we got? Whole load in here. There's even like rocket launchers. A Geonosian sonic blaster. I don't think this is meant to make an explosion, but it does. But you get the sound effects, and they're quite nice, and they do add a bit of variety to the vanilla weapons. I think you're only limited to like the 4 different rifles usually. Yeah, so they are a nice little addition to the game. Okay, so yeah, that's number 5. Number 4 that I want to showcase next. Okay, well, I might as well jump on to the Star Wars. We got the turrets and the stationaries. So the turrets are like normal vanilla turrets. They kind of rotate, they can shoot by themselves, or you can control them and shoot manually. The turrets do that, and then the stationary ones you can kind of attach to a ship, and well, they're like your Gatling guns, rocket launchers, but again, they add a nice variety to the game. So I've set up 2 Rebel turbo lasers here. I think they do the red kind of shots. What I wanted to do was to have something fly over, but we'll come back to that next. So with that in mind, number 3 is the NPC. NPC? No, it's the modular encounters, but there's like an add-on for that which will swap over all of the guns in like an NPC ship. So the modular encounters, you can get it to have like air traffic, so there's like ships that will fly over, like cargo in the atmosphere, and you can also get them which will come down. You can get like the surface occupation, which is the bunker down there, for example. I'll attach a little video which I did before. Basically, the NPC weapon upgrades will swap all of the vanilla weapons with the laser weapons, so that's quite good for bombardment. If you've got the air traffic coming above you, and again you've got your lasers shooting up, and you've also got like they can use missile launchers and the laser weapons, and they can pack quite a punch. You know, like the orbital bombardment, I call it. But with that in mind, I want to move on to number 2, which is the shields. Now, not strictly Star Wars. I know a lot of the sci-fi worlds. Sci-fi worlds do use them, but especially with all the laser weapons that I've showcased just now, it's nice to have something that protects them a little bit better. Now you can see, like before, the okay. So they do. I mean, these are just the handhelds. The actual the turrets and the stationary ones, they do a lot more damage than that. But you can see here, I've set up all the required components. So you've got like the large generator. It comes in a small one as well. I'm assuming the small one just it covers the entirety of the ship, I believe, or the station. But the large one can kind of take more of a punch before it has to. Well, more hit points. You know what I mean? So I'll just shoot it here, and you can see it's all being protected. They're being protected. That's protected. Even the nuclear reactors are wow, nuclear reactors are protected. So definitely worthwhile having if you're going to be using the energy weapons. Now, my final one, not necessarily in order, but it... There we go, right. So this moves on to my final one, which is the projectors. I can't remember who makes it, but I will put all the links in the description below. So these are the projectors. They kind of work like your normal vanilla projectors, but they can kind of showcase ships on a small basis, or like on this projector table here. So I've copied in some ship builds. So you've got the Nebulon and the, I want to say that's like the Consular class one. I don't know which one that is. I know I've got a red version as well, which I've done the reskin. I'll put the video below. But what makes this really nice is the fact that if I go into the holo projector here, if I can load the current ship that's the projector's on. What I'll do is I'll spawn in one of the ships, and we'll shoot at it, and we can see it in action. So we can pick the current ship, and there's an option down here. We can do the see-through armor, so we can see like the thrusters, the hydrogen tags, etc. We're not too fussed about that, but what really brings it apart is the status mode. So I'd tell you what, let's just spawn it in now. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll try and spawn in one of these Consular class ships, the Radiant 7 Consular class cruiser. What we'll do is we'll spawn it in and attach one of these projectors. What I would also like to do actually is we'll showcase the I mean, maybe I should have done like a, oh no, we don't want that one, we want the turrets. Light green turbo laser. So we'll stick a couple of these on the bottom just so it can shoot back, and we'll see how it looks underneath. Now we are in oh, I think they're the, okay, where should we put them? Kind of need to be on their side so they can shoot down, I think. Can we put them anywhere around here? No. Okay, let's, they're gonna have to go on the underbelly here. Okay, well, let's double them up. No, it's not doubling. Okay. Something like that? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so when I swap it over to the space pirate, it will then start shooting back as well, I think. So let's go in and we'll place the holographic projector. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to go into the spectator cam. Oh, wrong one. There we go. That one. Holo projector. We're going to pick in its current state. You've also got it as built and fixed, but we're not fussed about that. Just in its current state, will do. We want it in preview mode. Usually it starts off a little bit high up, so I'm just going to bring it down a little bit. There. So let's see how that looks now. So yeah, that's the ship as it is. Now if I go back on it, I'm going to go onto status mode. All the black box mean the armor that's not being damaged. It's basically in one piece. As soon as they start going red, it means that they've been damaged. So I'm gonna swap all these bits over to the space pirates. There you go, a free gift. Right, so you can see some of the blocks are starting to turn red at the front there. What I'm going to do is come out, space bar going on. Yes, we've got ready. Good. Not quite sure why they're not shooting back. Oh, there goes the front bit of the ship. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please also consider subscribing. Catch you all next time.